the National Football. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
Bringing this crew out, it's someone known for his big arm since he entered the league back in 2016, Jacoby Brissett.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Brissett.
Throw right side taken in by the tight end Bryant.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 3rd down, Brissett. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed it. Off the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And Thomas has it.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete there to Thomas.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Third and short yardage, Mayfield. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is going to have the Panthers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mayfield. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Brissett from the gun on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Two drives will tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be the Panthers. Mayfield looks to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 29, Mayfield will get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Throwing, Mayfield. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Here comes Grant on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide.
David Njoku got a huge vote of confidence from the Cleveland Browns when they named him their franchise player this past offseason. That has a lot of people expecting a long-awaited, big-time breakout from the 6-year tight end.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
Here's Brissett. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Next possession straight ahead for Jacoby Brissett and the Browns. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring him down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, it's Chubb.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
From just shy of midfield, Brissett.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
3rd and short yardage, Brissett.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Play action now. Brissett.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up for first and goal.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal from the 1. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. That time a 9-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
First down, Mayfield.
Now looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Mayfield intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw, Brissett.
Quick slant completes to Njoku.
Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now 21-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Now the Panthers are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. From the 39, Mayfield. And Anderson's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Mayfield on first down. Dancing to his left.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Mayfield.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there. There's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down route. He gets maybe 3.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On third down, Brissett.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material.
To throw is Brissett. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now Mayfield. He's got Fuller. And some room to maneuver. just get a bit closer. And now it's blocked. The Browns have it, but he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I rarely question anyone's effort on the field, but normal, you give up a touchdown like that, a long-distance play, there's usually not a lot of resistance on the extra point. In this case, though, boy, they bowed their backs and got after it, didn't they?
Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go. Get in there, block it, and show them that they're still fighting.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Up past the 30, second down coming up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
It was a second straight season of 9 sacks for Brian Burns, who continues to ascend as one of the league's best young pass rushers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Anthony Walker up behind the line and finishing that play off.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete.
And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Chubb will get the call running left. And he's got some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. Carolina getting set to take the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. A first down throw for Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Times already.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Back to it after the pick 6, Mayfield. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the fourth quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I get the backups in there if it were me.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. Mayfield looks to throw. It completes it once more to Anderson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Found his target. It's Anderson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. And again, it's Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain. Play fake. Mayfield.
Oh, still brings it in. Off the tip here on the deep shot. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Mayfield. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Touching. Offense.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Here's Brissett. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big play that time for Cleveland. 57 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Chubb running right. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Brissett. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here